You ever notice how most riders don't start out alone? When people first get into motorcycles, they want company, group rides, weekend meetups, talking about bikes for hours, taking the long way home together. You meet people who understand why you'll spend half a day cleaning a bike just to get it dirty again. At that stage, it's not really about the riding. It feels like you have found your crowd. And honestly, that feeling is real. For a lot of riders, that sense of belonging is part of what pulls them in. But after a while, something starts to change. Not suddenly, just little by little. As the miles add up, riding becomes less about who you are with and more about what happens when you are alone. Because motorcycles do something that's genuinely hard to find anywhere else. They create distance from work, from your phone, from constantly answering people, from the version of yourself that's always reacting to something. When you were riding alone, nobody needs anything from you. You were not trying to keep up. You were not waiting for someone else to stop. You were not adjusting every decision around a group. You just ride. And for a lot of adults, that feeling is genuinely rare. So I don't think people suddenly become loners after years of riding. I think most of them are just tired of coordination. Because riding with other people always comes with small compromises. Pace, route, where to stop, how much risk everyone's comfortable with. None of those things are wrong, but they add up. And here's the thing, most riders are already making those compromises every single day. At work, at home, in every conversation where you say less than you mean. So when they finally get on the bike, they don't want to manage anything, they just want space. I've seen the whole solo rider image online. The quiet photos, the long road, the idea that riding alone means something deeper. But I think people misread it. Most riders who go solo ain't trying to prove independence. They were not performing solitude. They just want to ride without adjusting themselves to someone else's rhythm. That's a different thing. That said, I don't think riding alone is automatically better. The right people can completely change the experience. A long ride with someone who already knows your pace. You don't have to explain much. You don't have to feel the silence. You already know how each other rides. At that point, compromises doesn't feel like a compromises anymore. It just feels natural. For me, both have their place. Riding alone gives you space. But riding with the right people creates something solo riding can't. Shared memories, random conversations at gas station, getting lost together, arguing over food stops. Those things stay with you too. So I don't think riders necessarily become more solitary over time. I think they become more selective. They stop riding with anyone who's free on Saturday and start choosing people who actually fit the journey. Maybe that's what really changed after years of riding. Not whether you prefer solo or group, but a quiet understanding of who makes the road easier to share and who doesn't.